She was a teacher. She taught for about 30 years, elementary school, loved kids, and really enjoyed the teaching profession. She always thought that at the end of the day, every little child should have a hug.
2 or 3 things my mom taught me. The biggest one was to trust God in all things. God's plan, God's plan, God's plan. That was the ultimate plan. And we would even argue over it because she was so adamant when I was going through a rough time. But that most importantly, she taught me to trust God. She taught me to appreciate people for what they bring to the table. You don't always have to agree with them, but appreciate them and their time and what you can learn from them. And she taught me that everyone's a friend.
She could say cliche things and know that she really meant them. Dealing with whatever was going on in your life regularly, she would pull out, when God closes a door, he opens a window, which is very cliche and kind of makes you smile, but you knew she meant it. Every cloud has a silver lining. She had them all, but it wasn't cliche when Mom said it, because she believed whatever's happening is what should be happening. You just have to smile and continue on. That's probably the main thing that Mom taught me.
Looking back, she knew she was really sick for a couple months, but she hid it just to get through Christmas. I mean, when I think about what she did to have that extra time with us, that last big Christmas, it had to have been painful, because December 26th is when her symptoms really started to be noticeable.
I think that she felt that there was something wrong, but she wanted to have that Christmas with her family. That was her big drive, was to have Christmas with the whole family again. Yeah.
Having hospice available was one of our blessings. When Mom had her stroke, we had 2 big blessings as far as being able to get her home. Her sister is a nurse and could come and help, and we have an excellent hospice department right here in Huron.
I tell families that this is going to be the hardest job that you're ever going to do, but it's going to be the most rewarding. And it is. It is very rewarding, and I feel as a hospice nurse I'm rewarded every day when I work with families. Hospice is a journey. It's a journey that we know we've exhausted all other resources. We've exhausted all other options for care, and now we're going to make the journey so that we're no longer in pain, we're no longer sick, and we know that the end is going to be beautiful.
It allowed us to visit more often and stay longer. The nursing home was wonderful and treated my kids just wonderfully, for as energetic as they can be. But it wasn't the same as just being able to go to Grandpa and Grandma's for a while to visit Grandpa and Grandma, and they could slide in and out of her room, and she'd sit and watch them play on the floor, and just like I say, it extended not only the number of visits we had with her, but also the length of time we felt comfortable staying.
A lot of patients will say, I want to go home. So then we begin the process. How are we going to do that? And the spouse or the children go, we can't take them home. They've not ever done that before. We can't take them home because we don't know what to do. And that's when the hospice nurse says, we'll help you with that. We'll help you. We've got resources. We've got someone to come in and help you with their bath. We've got someone that the nurse will visit every day.
I guess one of the things she taught me in the last 6 months was patience and caring. And how to deal with adversity.
We get so wrapped up in our worlds anymore and think we have more time to play, more time to dance, more time to have dinner with friends. And sometimes you hear people complain about their parents. If you knew how lucky you were, because in one phone call, your whole life changes. But very quickly, we found out with hospice, you could put a few of those pieces together again.